G'day guys, welcome back to another video. I was going through my YouTube and a video popped up and it was about this game. So if you're wondering what this game is, this is Australian Truck Simulator. Now, I've been waiting for this game for a while now, as I loved all of the American Truck Simulators, blah blah blah. So I really liked all that sort of stuff, and I've been waiting for this game, and I noticed, well, they've got a beta. So this is free. If you go on Steam, it's free, you just download it. But we've got the controls working here on the controller, so I'm pretty happy about that. So let's get into it, I guess. So it looks like we've got a Mac. It's looking very good. I do like it, and it looks like we can interact with a few things here. So I guess we'll start with here. So I think you can. Yeah, you can. That's pretty cool. So you can tighten down all the ratchet straps. So we'll go through and tighten all that down. But when I first saw this game a few months ago, I was pretty excited for it, and at the time I was playing a lot of American Truck Simulator, and the mods for that game are quite finicky, for me anyways. I found it quite difficult, and yeah, just did not really want to play game. But here we go, I don't need a mod anymore, so we can just play this. Now from what I know, you can't actually save the game or anything, so whatever you do now is about it really. So we'll grab here, looks like ignition, start her up. Alright, she's sounding pretty good. Okay, looks like we've got the radio here. Restore and repair. Okay, cool. So if you get stuck, you've got a choice to get out at least. So get out of that. Now I guess we will take the parking brake off, and we'll get William. I don't think I really need to do anything else. The trailer's already on. Alright, that's better. So you can look out the side, which is cool. Looks like you get a good view of there. Obviously can't see out the bloody back. So let's get Boogie in here. Now, let's see you turn your lights on. Hello.
Iron Roo, this is Base. Can you confirm that you started your shift and let us know your current status? Over.
Morning, Base. This is Iron Roo. I'm already on the road, a few minutes into the drive. Over.
Copy that, Iron Roo. Roads are clear ahead. Keep an eye on the weather and drive safe. Over.
Understood, Base. I'll keep you updated if anything changes. Over and out.
So, my name's pretty corny. Iron Roo. Nah, I suppose it's pretty funny. I do like that. So far, we've already got our first American accent. That didn't take very long. I thought we were in Australia, mate. So far we're looking pretty good. Landscape's looking really good. Yeah, no, it's actually had a bit of thought put into it at least, because for some reason games just never get Australian desert right. And you'll know what I mean if you've played Mad Max. Now, I don't know what they were thinking when they made that game, but like, Australia is not a barren desert, alright? Yeah, 80% of it is, but the rest of it is livable. So don't act like we're out here bloody digging sandcastles to live in, because we don't. So we're just cruising along here. Doing pretty good. I don't know why, but this thing on the side of my screen won't go away. It's kind of annoying me. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it stayed on the screen for a little bit too long, I think. Could have read that 5 times over by now. So we're just going to give it the full beans here. I've just kind of been cruising away, but... Okay, so that's how you do your indicators. Trying to figure out horn. Circle X square. Okay, no, I don't want to exit the truck. You are correct. Oi! Just jam the brakes on. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to change. The camera, but I guess I'm just gonna push C. I don't know what's happened. Did I stalled it. What an idiot. Here we go. I'm just messing around with all the buttons, seeing what does what, because I'm not one to really look at the configs when they pop up on the screen, so I just can't figure it out as I go. But what are we hauling here? I haven't even really looked at what we're hauling. Looks like we're hauling some machinery. So we've got some barrels and some, I don't know, like gas cylinders, like for welding maybe. Alright. So we can definitely see a bit more of the map now. Got some wind turbines over there. Bro, have you seen those things in real life? They are huge. Massive. Yeah, I've got to literally look like vertically up in the sky to look at them. They're that big. So, it looks like down in the corner here, I didn't even realise, I must have pushed a button and it come up with something, but looks like we've got a mixed load here. Got a $5.5 grand job. So this looks like it's going to be a proper Outback trucking simulator, because this is usually a fairly common thing for especially truckies that are just doing it by themselves. They don't work for a company. They'll own their own trailers and their own trucks, and this is pretty normal for that sort of stuff, especially if work starts to dry up. You have to tend to take a few more unexpected items than usual. But yeah, so I'm actually quite happy with this, and hopefully it's out soon. I'm not exactly too sure, but considering we're this close to actually playing the game and doing all that sort of stuff, it does look really good too for a beta. Like, you'd think it'd look, you know, like a beta, but it doesn't at all. So it's looked really well polished, and you know, some care's been put into the game, which is what we're definitely missing out on gaming these days. A lot of people like to just throw the game out there and put as many payment stuff on it as they humanly possibly can. But enough of that. We're going off the beaten track. Whoa! I'm bloody all over the joint here. I don't know why we haven't seen any NPCs. So it makes sense we're out in the middle of nowhere. So it looks like our destination is not too far off here. Alright, so this is the second camera. Kind of just like hard locks you. Oh no, you can move it around in that. Just brings you a little bit closer. Bit slow down. Going a little bit too hot and heavy for these corners. Luckily I tightened those straps before we left. Oh, I forgot to say the special word. Just not going anywhere, mate. I don't know what that is over there. It looks like an army base. I've got no idea. Or like barracks or something. Oh, maybe an airport. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to find that out when the game actually comes out. Because I can imagine this will be... Oh, I can hear a train. Oh, I'm going to crash. Hang on. Hang on. I can hear a train. Yeah, there's a train. That's wicked. Oh, shut up.
It's blocking the road and traffic is backing up. If you're up for it, can you use your rig to tow those double trailers out of the way? You can drive around the traffic jam using a muddy bypass on the left side. Just a suggestion. Although helping might delay your delivery to the mine, your call. Over.
Alright, well, looks like we've got a little side quest here. We'll accept it.
I'll give it a go. Gonna pull over and drop the trailer on the side. I'll get back to you once I've hooked up with the doubles. Over.
Good on you, Iron Roo. Head to the side of the road and leave your trailer there for now. Once you're hitched up to the doubles, take them over to the gas station in Marla. Let's get that road open again. Over.
Roger that. I'll drop my load and head over. I'll keep you posted. Iron Roo out.
What a weapon. Whoa, slow down, buddy. It's a traffic jam. He's gonna crash. Alright, nice. Well, it looks like, yeah, someone's had a bit of a mishap up here. So I guess they want us to hook up his trailers, and uh-oh, we might want to kick her into gear here. Got a bit of mud action, nice. So as I was saying, looks like they want us to move these trailers, so let's do that. So we'll park her up here. I don't know what he's done, but it looks like he's gone a bit. Actually, wait, what? Alright, hang on a second, let's just turn the truck off. Damn it, too quick now. Parking brake on. Let's jump out. Return to the truck. Approach and enter the truck. Well, I've got to take the bloody trailer off, mate. How am I supposed to do it otherwise? So pop that off. Alright, hold up. I just changed the sensitivity because it's way too full on. So pop that down. Pop that off. Loving it. Alright. Let's jump back in the truck. There we go. Start her up. Alright, let's see. Jump in a bit of 30. Alright, pull the trailers off. So I reckon jump in this lane. Throw in reverse. And I reckon we'll get her first go here. I hope anyways. It'll be nice. I think we're on, boys. Oh, we're on. Let's go. Alright, let's quickly jump out. Pop that open. Put her in park. Get them bad boys. Put him up. Okay, sorry, it's already connected to idiot. Getting in the wrong side. On this side. Alright, we're good. Looks like we've got a big load of rock, crushed rock. So no wonder he couldn't bloody stop. I guess we'll just park this in here for them. Take this pretty wide. Park it here, I don't want to get logged. Then someone's going to have to help me get out. Okay, so B for the diff. There you go. Let's unhook this. Get all this undone. Oh, I should probably put the legs up first, eh? Alright, sweet. Now we can bust around and chuck our trailer back on. And we'll be off and racing. Come on. There we go. Currently playing in automatic. sir. Now, can we get the same sort of precision? Or not? I think we can. Yeah, no, we do. Oh, okay, that's cool. So it highlights through the bed, so you can actually see. Nice. Beautiful. Jump out. A lot of jumping in and out at the moment. Put that on. Where's the windshield? Oh wait, is it because I such a git? I realised what I just did. I detached the thing. I don't know why I keep doing that. Wait for it to do that. I think we're attached. Oh no, we are not attached. There we go. Right, it's reactivated again. Pop it on. Shoot it out. Put that up. Put that on. Alright, now we're good to go. No more stuffing around. Lauren drove through the mud. Jesus. Alright, here we are. We are off and racing. Looks like the destination is just here. I might have a slight suspicion that this might be the end. Guess we'll find out here. Little park up. We'll detach the bicycle. Grab the legs. Drove towards the accident site. Oh wait, didn't we just do this? So confused. Okay, so we've got to go back over there again. I should be able to throw a U. Oh yeah, we good. We good. Communicator on in. I don't know why I keep going on the bloody one side of the road. Been playing too many American games. So it looks like it wants us to take it down here. Probably to where it needs to be delivered. So that's actually pretty good. I thought that was the end of it, to be honest. I thought that was it. But looks like we've got a little bit more in. I don't know how long you've actually got to go. Guess we'll find out. Well, it looks like we're coming up here to where we've got to drop her off. Chuck her indicator on. Looks like they want us to go in here. Nice. Okie dokie. So I guess I might have come in a bit too much here. We might have to back her up a bit. Looks like she went through this parking spot. Yeah, we're definitely going to be riding this gutter. There's not a lot of space here. Pretty small truck stop for a Outback truck stop. Usually feel like they should be bigger. Oh, we gotta drop one off at a time, do we? Position the rear trailer, yep. do for now. Get raised up here. Lovely. I love how they've got the red dirt instead of just normal dirt. Always gotta love that. Oh, okay. It's an interesting looking trail. Now, the fun part in this game is going to be when they actually bring it out and you can actually drive road trains. That's what I think this game is more heavily based on, I'm pretty sure. Because I don't know if anyone knew, but here in Australia, we've got trucks that carry a road train I think is classified as 3 trailers, like attached. And then yeah, anything over that is also obviously a road train. But some of them get up like down there.
This is Iron Route. Trailers are parked at the Marla station and the road is clear. I'm heading back to pick up a load, then I'll finish the delivery. Over.
Great job, Iron Root. You've saved the day. Head back and grab your trailer and get back on track to the mine. Safe travels. Over and out.
So as I was saying, here in Australia you can get up to, some trailers I think can get up to 6. So you've got 6 of those trailers behind you getting towed. So it's pretty full on. It's a lot of responsibility. Oh, bit of a bump there. But yeah, I think that's where this game will shine. As long as it actually does that, which by the looks of it does. Just by, just completely cut him off. Yeah, sorry mate. I forgot I'm not on a race car. So it looks like we're back off to get our trailer. Looks like our department chick, or whoever she is, she's happy with what we've done. Well, bloody road here. Now let's grab this trailer and let's get to our destination, I guess. Pull up in. It's a cool little reserve section. I can't really see it. No, we're good. Let's go. So I'm gonna have to throw a Yui to get her set up. No, I don't think. I don't think I'll be able to do it from the inside of the cab, but I might just give it a go. Where is the trailer? Oh, hang on. There it is. I can see it. Where am I going? No good. Oh. Do we get it? No way. Look at us go. Look at us go. We're on. We better quickly just give these a double up. Because, yeah, it's the last thing you don't want falling off. So we'll tighten these up and we'll get straight back on the road. Let's chuck these on because, you know, why not? We're pretty big, but it's obviously not a road train. Let's go. We've got to go to the mines now, so it looks like that's where we're going. sure that's what she said earlier, but I couldn't figure it out. I thought she was talking about the other trailer. So we are on, boys. We've done our good duty for the day. So hopefully we'll have some good karma. Looks like we've got a little spot to hang out and have a cold drink of water. Got some houses. Looks like we're in a little section of back street or something. But no animals that currently move. We've seen a few animals, but they're all kind of just sit there and do nothing, which is fine. But remember, it's all that counts. So we're getting a bit of colour here now, which is pretty accurate. So can't go that way. We'll pull over on this way. Now where are we going? Cooper Petey, or I'm not even going to try and say that. Oh dang, I can't even say that. I'm way too dyslexic to even try. Alright, looks like we're hitting a servo here. Classic Aussie servo. No, of course it's bloody. You'd be fuming if you needed fuel. It's bloody under construction. Wouldn't be happening now, would you? I don't know why it's taking us through this way. But we will go where it tells us to go. Hang on, give way. Look out there. Oh, I took out something. I'm not going to worry about that though, are we? Where are we going? We're going Cooper Petey. Let's go, boys. Let's go find some gold. I don't know if you actually can find gold in Cooper Petey. Don't quite remember that. So far so good though. I think the one thing with the Australian version of American Truck Sim was some of those missions were just, I don't know how some people do it, like if you have the full like sim rig set up and everything like that, I could definitely sit there for an hour or two and drive around the truck, you know what I mean? If you sit in the comfy seat and you've got all the steering wheel and you've got all this and that, like I could do it happily.
Iron Brew, this is
Great.
Base. We just got an update from the weather service. A sandstorm is brewing and heading towards the mine. You'll need to get that delivery done before it hits. Remember, sandstorms can cause mechanical problems, and road assistance won't be able to reach you. So get clear before it starts. Over.
Copy that, Base. I'll push through and make sure it's done in time. Thanks for the heads up. Over.
Alright, well, it looks like we've got a weather event coming up. So, I don't know if you've heard her say that, but she said they can cause mechanical damage. So, that's a pretty good indication that it's not a good idea to drive when there's a sandstorm. So, and I'm assuming it'll damage your cargo as well. So that's cool. I'm digging that. I'm digging these little things. So we'll just have to wait and see if we get hit by it or not. So she did say we've got a rush, but I'm not in any rush. We're just cruising. It's not that I can really go in a rush because I'm flat foot and we're doing 98. So we're getting there. We're chugging along. Now I hope to see a lot of customizations with like the engine and stuff like that, because you know the trucking industry over here. Oh, we got some camels. The trucking industry over here, you know, those boys really do take pride in their trucks. So I'd love to just see like little things like, you know, polish your wheels and you know, it's not obviously an essential, but just little stuff like that, I feel like just makes games, just gives it that little bit more of an oomph, just keeps you that little bit more sidetracked every time you get on. You go, oh, let's do this, let's do that. So yeah, I'll be quite excited to see how this game goes when it comes out. I can't imagine it can be bad. You know, you can't really fuck up a trucking game, really. Well, you can, but so far we're doing pretty good. We've had a little side quest. Now we're on our way back to drop this on the mines, and I would say that would be the end of the beta, which is actually really good because what we've been here for I think half an hour now, and yeah, we're just plodding along. We haven't had any technical issues at all, no problems like that whatsoever. So looks like we're pulling into a town here. I didn't actually get to see what that town was called. I reckon we'll jump into a bit of 30 again because you just look at that. Look at that. This thing is just an absolute weapon. Oh no. Going a bit hot and heavy there. Oh shit. Alright, looks like we've got a bit of pipeline here, so I'd say that indicates we are coming up to a town. I thought we were coming up to a town before, but oh no, sorry, we're going up to the mines. I keep forgetting. What an idiot. So you can tell we're getting close now because the joint is trashed. Bloody dug up all the Outback just for some just for a couple of minerals, mate. But we're doing it. We're on. I've got a little bit of sculptor there. Petey's that way. So it looks like we've got Cooper Petey, that other place. I wonder what other towns they'll throw in the mix there. I wonder if they'll just put a bit of this and that. Oh, and Alice Springs, sorry. We did see Alice Springs, I think. I can't read those, I'm going way too fast. What do we got here? No idea. I think I saw Port Augusta. Bloody hell, I'm all over the road here. Do not trust me while on the wheel. This drive has definitely taken longer than I thought, although it's good that you can see the objective point. The only thing that I hope they put in the game, which I can't figure it out at the moment, but I don't think they have a map. The only map you get is that one in the corner. But yeah, I don't know, I didn't see any configs for a map. So hopefully that does come to the game, because yeah, there's nothing worse than not having a map. But I mean, you can't not have a map. I mean, it feels kind of silly. Bloody hell, he's coming on. Coming real on. So am I. Get anyway. So it looks like we're coming up to our destination here. We'll jump on the brakes. So we are turning in here. Iron mine. There you go. Up in here. Alright, we've got a bit of dirt road action. Doesn't look like a very big mine. Oh, I might be wrong. It might just look small from the distance. Well, looks like we have arrived. Got to register that I'm here. So does that mean I've got to bloody get out? Let's say so. Yep. Okay, big ass iPad, just in the middle of the desert. Sweet. Let's jump in.
Iron Roo, this is Base. The mine has just reported your arrival. Proceed to the delivery point and prepare to unload. Over.
Base, this is Iron Roo, confirming arrival time at the mine. Gonna find a place to park the rig and unload. Over.
Nice work, Iron Roo. Once you're done, let us know. And if parking gets a bit tricky out there, give us a shout on the CB. The crew at the mine can lend a hand and take care of unloading for you. Over.
Well, looks like we've got to park up over here. Have a look around here. So that's what we're dropping off, one of those machines. Oh look, there's some workers. Right. It's bust to move over here. It's where we need to park. Which is in there. Hopefully we can get in there this way. Yes, we can. Swing around wide here. She's looking a bit do it. Oh no, we're good. Heaps of space. Oh yeah, it's got some people sitting around having some smoko. Slightly wants to back her in. Now I would try on third person. It looks like you can just make it autocomplete, but that's boring. Why would I want to do that? I feel like the whole point of driving here is to back the trailer. If it was a B double, I wouldn't even bother. Especially if it was a road train, not even a chance. Those things have to be the hardest thing in this fucking planet to reverse. Because you've got 3 different axes working against each other. So yeah, I don't know how them truckers do it, eh? Right, I'm trying to figure out controls here. Steering seems to be funky. Can't do that though, we've got to make it straight. We'll make it straight. There we go. I think that was my issue. Was I was giving her way too much throttle, and then I couldn't correct the steering quick enough, and I was all over the bloody joint. That's much better. Much. I thought I could hear another truck. Daddy. Each. All of this stuff. Alright. We've got to, here we go. drive? I'm assuming I should drive. Probably not going to leave me truck here, is there? Pop that off. Alright. Well, first delivery done and dusted. We had a little bit of a mishap on the way. Had to help someone out. But... oh, look out. Looks like we got here just in time for the sandstorm. Or the dust storm, whatever you want to bloody call it. Chaos. So, get paid, I guess, before we get blown away. There you go. $6 grand. Nice. Return to company pay.
This is Base. What's your status? Over.
Base, unload complete. I'm already on my way out of the mine. Over.
Great job, Iron Room. That wraps it up for this run. Head on back to the highway, and we'll call it a day. Watch out for the rough tracks on your way out. Safe travels. Over and out.
Alright, well, there we go, boys. Your journey has just begun. Let's go. So if you enjoyed today's video, guys, please leave a like, leave a comment, let me know that you've made it to the end of the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.